Hello YouTube, it's Fine here with Hobbies of a Man once again, and today I did want to talk to you guys about my opinions on digital manga and how the Viz Shonen app and using it on an iPad kind of changed my mind. It showed me that I was wrong and that I should enjoy digital manga more than I have before, and that I should give it more credit than I have before as well. So let's just jump into it. I do want to make this somewhat short. I don't think I need to talk about it for more than 5 or 6 minutes, but so I'll try to keep it short. However, I am not scripting this at all, so I will probably come off a little rambly. If I do, I apologize. Sorry. It's just I didn't think that this video warranted any scripting. So, for context, I enjoy using my phone to read books, and I have been using my phone to read manga digitally for a couple months, basically since Kaiju number 8 started releasing. I've been reading manga digitally weekly, and in December I bought a subscription for a month of Shonen Jump. Now, why did I use my phone? Well, because it's something that I always carry with me. I do own an iPad, and I do use it occasionally to read, but not often enough for me to use that as the first thing to, read manga. So, it was kind of a dumb decision of me to use my phone to read manga, because you have to double click or zoom and use both hands to do anything when you want to read manga on it, since the screen is so small. And it kind of soured my experience for manga reading digitally, just because it was so annoying and so small, and I didn't really enjoy it. So, my opinion of digital manga reading was pretty low, and I didn't really enjoy it, and I wasn't looking forward to reading manga digitally. However, I wanted to try the Shonen Jump app thing, subscription, because I wanted to read a couple of series. Black Clover, Mashal. I wanted to read Kaiju number 8 again from the beginning. And I wanted to read Bran the Witch. So I took one for the team, bought the subscription, used my phone for 3 days. Then I was like, you know what? Screw this crap. I'm not going to use my stupid tiny screen. Let me use my damn iPad. And holy crap, dude. The experience blew my socks off. Reading manga digitally is freaking great. Now, again, for context, I prefer physical manga and comics and books 10 out of 10 over digital versions of them, because to me, part of the enjoyment of reading comes from the tactile feedback of flipping the page, the sound of paper crimpling under your fingers, the smell of books, the kind of rough sound that your dry hands make on paper, or my dry hands make on paper. I guess I'm a dirty, crusty boy, I guess. And I don't know, I just prefer the physical books because there's a added element of tactile feedback that I feel is lost when you read digitally. I also prefer physical copies of things because that way I do feel like I own it. With digital copies of stuff, I feel like I'm just borrowing it for an extended period of time, and I don't actually own it. You know, the companies that have the accounts that I use to read my books and stuff could remove my account at any moment, and I would have no way to get all those books back and all the money that I spent on them. So I prefer physicals 10 out of 10 times. So I was like, okay, well, I don't want to spend, $400 on Black Clover to read it, so I'll buy the stupid Shonen Jump app and read it that way. And the Shonen app is not stupid at all. It's great. It's very wonderful. It's very nice. I thought the 100 chapter, wall that they have was, I still think it's stupid, but I kind of understand why they do it. One, it's so that people don't read a whole series, in one day and then cancel their subscription. It's also because unless you're reading literally all day, I don't know that you could really read 100 chapters in a day. Like the most chapters I read in a day was around 50 or something, maybe closer to 60, and it was mostly Black Clover. And at the end of that, I was like, holy crap, my eyes hurt like crap. And I had the setting of my light settings really low. And I was like, okay, I'm never going to read more than 30 chapters on my iPad ever again. This is way too much. And I haven't since. So, yeah, the 100 chapter cap that the Viz Shonen app has, it's kind of weird. But it kind of makes sense because they don't want you to read the whole series, which makes sense. And the, cap is actually pretty difficult to get to. So it doesn't really cause you any issues at all. Now, the thing that really changed my opinion on digital manga was the double spreads. When you use the Shonen Jump app on your iPad and you scroll a page and it happens to be a double page spread, it scrolls the whole image for you. So like you have a thing, and as you're scrolling, the other page connects, and then it keeps going, and you can see the whole image kind of side to side, or you can flip it sideways, and I think you can see the whole image spread out like that, which is awesome, dude. Like double spreads getting lost or messing up due to either gutter loss or improper page alignment has been something that has bothered me about manga so much, and digital manga gets rid of that issue. I also really like the fact that every image is immensely crisp, very white, and there's no missing details or any details that got messed up because the printer wasn't able to print out fine details, which is wonderful as well. However, I still prefer physicals, 9 out of 10 times, or 10 out of 10 times. But, if you're reading something that has a lot of double spreads, maybe a digital manga reader would probably be the best way to go for it. But yeah, like, my opinion changed because I really loved how double spreads looked in the Shonen app. And also, the app is great because now I don't have to buy any Viz, Shonen Jump. I can just read it on the app, which is wonderful because it saves me a bunch of money, and I can use my physical library space, which is quickly depleting, to buy series for other companies and for other book series, because honestly, Shonen Jump takes up so much of my manga reading time just because there's so many awesome series coming out of it, and it's just what I know, right? So it's been kind of difficult to collect series from other, publishers because I always end up getting focused on the Shonen Jump stuff. The app gets rid of that issue for me completely and really made me enjoy digital manga quite a lot, which is wonderful. Now, I definitely recommend that you guys try it out at least 1 month. It's only $1.99. And yeah, you check it out for yourself. If you have an iPad, use an iPad. If you have to deal with your phone, that's okay too. It's not the worst. It is just kind of a little bit more annoying because you have to zoom in and stuff. And you zoom in and then you have to move across the page and then back down the page and then across a page again. And it's just kind of annoying to me. And that's why I prefer my iPad, because I don't have to do any of that. And if I decide that I want to look at it larger, I just double tap it and then zoom in, right? But that very rarely happens. Now, also, the great thing about the Shonen Jump app is that you can try out a bunch of series and just see if you like them, read as much or as little as you want of each of them, and then buy them physically later if you want to. Which is probably what I will do eventually, once I get out of university and get my own place and have a job and stuff. That gives me enough money to buy a bunch of manga. I will probably buy a lot of the manga that I read on the Shonen Jump app. But yeah, that's a rambly video about Shonen Jump, the Shonen Jump app, the Viz app, or whatever you want to call it, and my thoughts on digital manga. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry it's not really structured. It's just, I wanted to make a video that came to mind naturally and that just kind of worked well for me. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. What do you guys think about digital manga? How do you feel about it? What are the best places to buy digital manga that isn't Shonen Jump? Because I want to read stuff like Hiromashima's Rave Master or other titles from other companies that just kind of end up being too expensive to buy physically. So let me know that in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys very much for watching once again, and see you guys later.